Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Hershey with the video for Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Today, we're going to be doing dividing negative fractions, okay? But first, before we start, remember you can always email me at jasonhershey2013@gmail.com or whershey@steelacademyedu.org, okay? Thank you for those of you that showed up to our Zoom meeting yesterday, okay? Don't forget, it's every Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning for 6th grade, 10:20 for 7th, 8th grade for 10:40. Okay, and then also remember our guide. Okay, positive and a positive always equals a positive. Negative and a negative always equals a positive. Positive and a negative and a positive always equal negative. Okay, and don't forget to sign up for your Google Classroom account if you haven't yet. Okay, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be the first letter of your first name, your last name, okay, at udssteelacademyedu.org, okay? So this is an example of what mine would be, okay? First letter of your first name, last name, at udssteelacademyedu.org, all right? So remember, we are scaffolding all of our work, okay? And we are building upon the stuff that we did yesterday. Okay, so, and actually let me open this up. This might make it a little clearer. So let's do the example first, okay? So we have negative question mark over 2 equals negative 5, okay? Now, remember when this negative is right here, it's both of them, okay? If you have an example like this one, it's only the negative 9, okay? Does that make sense for everybody, okay? So remember that when we come into our, here, positive and negative equals positive, okay? So, all right, so here we go. Oops, okay, got things situated. Here we go. All right, so negative question mark over 2 equals 5. This one, remember when you were missing the top here, you were going to multiply these two together, okay? So 5 times 2 gives you 10. Okay, so negative 10 over 2 equals negative 5. Because if you divide, 10 divided by 2 gives you negative 5. So you multiply these two together, okay? And that's your answer, 10, okay? Because remember, both of these numbers are negative when it's that way, okay? So let's look at number 1 here, okay? Negative 9 over 3 equals question mark. Okay, now when it's like this, all you're doing is dividing, okay? So negative 9 divided by 3 is going to give you negative 3, okay? Punch it in a calculator, see I'm right, okay? Negative 9 over 3 equals negative 3. And we know that because a negative and a positive equals a negative, okay? All right, so this one here, negative 90 over question mark equals 9. Okay, here you are dividing. Okay, so negative 90 divided by 9 gives you what? Negative 10. So negative 9 divided by negative 10 will give you positive 9. And remember, negative, right here, negative and a negative equals a positive, okay? So negative 9 divided by 9 gives you negative 10. Okay, so negative and a negative gives you a positive answer, okay? So let's look at what we did here. So top is unknown, multiply these two, okay? The answer's unknown, you divide these two, okay? Bottom's unknown, you divide these two, okay? Let's try number 3. Negative 12 divided by negative 4 equals... Anybody? 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 Negative 3. Okay. So 4 minus 12, or 12 divided by 4, okay, gives you 3. And then this negative sign just carries over, okay? Same with this one, okay? And that was the first one that we had like that was on the bottom. So you don't really even do anything with this. You just carry that negative over. That would be... Okay, makes sense. Because here, the example was different because this was negative 5. So 2 times negative 5 gives you negative 10. Okay, and then you have a negative and a negative makes it a positive. Okay, you see that? All right, so let's look at number 4 here. Remember, only the bottom is negative, okay? So 18 divided by negative 6 is going to give you negative 3, okay? 6, 12, 18. This one's negative. Negative and a positive makes a negative. Okay? All right. Question mark over negative 5 equals 9. 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, so we know that part, right? 45. Then we have a negative and a positive, which we know negative and a positive equals negative. Okay, so that's how you do them. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do number 6 just to show you. Okay, so negative over, or question mark over negative 4 equals negative 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Very good. Now, negative and a negative, we know from here, negative and a negative equals a positive. So your answer is 24. Okay, so that's how you're going to do. I did 6 of them. You're going to do 7 through 20. Some of you might get a message from the IS teachers telling you to only do odd or even, or only do like 4 or 5 of them. Follow what they say, okay? I'm giving the broad overview, okay? They're going to specialize it and specificize it for you, okay? So, again, this is your work for Thursday, April 30th, 2020. If you need me, you can reach me at jasonhershey2013@gmail.com or whershey@stillacademyedu.org. This will be on Facebook and Google Classroom. I also have a copy of the work in the Facebook comments. All right? Have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.